on YouTube. In just a few minutes, our stream will show that we are live. So if you've got family, if you've got friends, if you've got anyone on your social media, put it out there that we are on youtube.com/NHI-TV, and then you will be able to stream the live. Let me just do a quick roll call before we move on to Athenian. Where are my East Coast NHI family? Let's see you in that chat in there. Excellent, excellent. What about Houston? H-Town. Yeah, excellent. H-Town, let me see. Best empanadas in Houston. If I don't see it in there, are you even a real city? Best empanadas in H-Town. Next up, Mathis. Where are you, Mathis? It's all one room over there. So every Mathis kid, I've got to, I'm going to just spotlight you all really quickly. So if you wouldn't mind stepping aside so I can spotlight all the students from Mathis. Step aside one more time so I could spotlight all the students. There we go. Hello, students. You're awake. Excellent. Great job. I'm very proud of you all. And next up, where is Tip of Texas? Where are you, Tip of Texas? So we've got East Coast, we've got Mathis, we've got Houston, we've got Tip of Texas. Which region will be crowned our 2021 GDX2 champions? We'll find out here in the next 20 minutes. So what I'd like to do at this time is begin the process of Athenian. And just as a reminder to all those that are watching, what exactly is Athenian? Well, Athenian is students came together, they were placed in a house, House Magnolia, House Maxwell, and they were grouped into a pod of about 5 students. They were issued a challenge led by our Athenian directors, and they had less than 24 hours to put together a 5-minute presentation on really crafting a media campaign for a new narrative for the Latino community. And it was amazing to see what these students did. So our first group representing House Magnolia Pod 2 will go first. And my production person, you don't have to spotlight them right now, but it is Ryan Cataldo from East Coast, Sean Sebastian from Houston, Lupita Venegas from Houston, Yadira Aguia from Mathis, and Diego Saldana from Tip of Texas. At this time, you all will be presenting first, followed by House Maxwell in Pod 3, and that will be Liam Purcell from East Coast, Alondra Gomez from Houston, Andrea Mercado from East Coast, Joseph Garcia from Mathis, Ashley Cano from Tip of Texas, and Isaiah Dominguez from Mathis. So before I begin, I would like to introduce our final judges that will be evaluating our presentations for Athenian. And if I could spotlight them, our first one is Paul Morales. So if my production person can just spotlight Paul Morales, who served as one of our finals judges. Thank you, Paul, all the way from Monterrey, who served as one of our finals judges for cross-examination and oratory. And then our second Athenian finals judge is Rachel Basoko from Houston, by way of Houston, but now currently living in New York City. So Rachel, always great to see you. And we appreciate you all joining us to be the judges for Athenian. The way that this is going to roll out is I'm going to lead this discussion here. I'm going to find out who needs to have share their screen, and then the time will begin when I direct them. When you and Paul collaborate, if you can post your winners inside of our Discord channel for final judges so that our tournament staff can prepare them for us to announce the winners today. So are we ready? Before we dive in, I know you're seeing regions down there, but this is a house competition. Will it be House Maxwell that will be crowned first place winners, or will it be House Magnolia? Let me see you in that chat. House Magnolia, House Maxwell. It looks like Maxwell looks like Maxwell wants this pretty bad. So I see a little bit of Magnolia. So first group that will be presenting will be House Magnolia. If a representative from House Magnolia will tell me who needs to share their screen, and then we will give you 5 minutes for your presentation. Who will need to have theirs, who will be sharing their screen?
I will be sharing my screen. Sorry about that.
Okay, so it's okay, Lupita. What I'm going to do is you're going to be a co-host, and whenever you are ready, you will do that. For now, I'm just going to ask that we stop with the chat down in there to allow our Athenian individuals to have their undivided attention on their screen. How many speakers will there be for House Magnolia?
4.
4. So when Lupita shares her screen, you all will speak, and you will turn up as a speaker, and you will talk alongside your presentation. So when you all begin, judges, are we ready? If you can give me a thumbs up, judges. Somewhere in there. Okay, perfect. Okay, so when you all share your screen, and then I'll begin timing when you begin.
Sorry, are y'all able to see my screen?
Yes, we are. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I will begin. My name is Ryan Cataldo, and I would like to introduce you to our Instagram page, Team TR300, Team Third Reality 300. Welcome to the brand new and official Instagram page for Third Reality Thinking. The point of this page is to educate our future Latinx leaders of Third Reality Thinking and how they can use it to progress within their community. We're going to move to our first post, which is a definition of Third Reality Thinking and using terms to kind of define it. So I designed this post as I am the Third Reality pundit in our group. Third Reality Thinking can be defined with terms such as thinking outside the box, being open-minded, thinking beyond our second and first realities, and planning for the future. Thinking outside the box is for the good of our community with Third Reality Thinking. And now to really nail down what we are saying, a quote from Ernesto Nieto's Third Reality. It says, quote, Latinos have spent an entire century first working to understand the American mainstream and then learning to survive the need for another strategy. Then learning to survive and thrive within it. The future dictates the need for another strategy. The America of the 21st century will consist of a diversity of cultures and complementing and competing worldviews. Ernesto Nieto, The Third Reality, page 88, chapter 5. We're going to move on to our next post.
I'm Yaviva Aguia, and I am the Public Relations Manager. This post is about NHI's role in the community. NHI's role is really effective to the community. NHI takes kids that they see a potential leader in and teach them how to become one, whether that be teaching them how to speak in a crowd or getting them out of their comfort zone. To talk to new people, it teaches them how to be a leader. A quote from The Third Reality says, "We always talked about eventually creating a special place for Latino youth, a school that could offer them the latest and best leadership training." Ernesto Nieto, The Third Reality, page 29. This affects the community because with them becoming leaders can help them take whatever they learned and put it into the community to achieve or help the community so they can help affect the community well. On to Lupita.
Hi, I'm Lupita, and I was in charge of the slide of an ideal future for the Latino community. Our vision of an ideal future of the Latino community is based on the usage of technology and the internet and social media. The internet will be a big factor for the progression of the community since the internet is becoming more easily accessible to everyone. A quote from Third Reality is, "For young Latino entrepreneurs of the future, the challenge of business will be different and new. The internet will be undoubtedly play a key factor." Ernesto Nieto, The Third Reality, chapter 5, page 88. I will be passing it on to Sean.
Hi, my name is Sean Sebastian, and I'm the multimedia producer of this Athenian project. Our Latinx leader that used Third Reality Thinking to get where she is today is Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She goes by AOC, and she is an American politician and activist. She has served as the U.S. representative for New York's 14th Congressional District since 2019 as a member of the Democratic Party. She is a previous alumni from NHI, which is a form of Third Reality Thinking. Thank you.
this is a story post that we had made. It says, no matter the hype and the public attention any social or political movement receives, the media play a large and important role conveying its meaning to the public. En esto neto de reality.
Thank you, Yadira. Athenian judges, we politely ask you to go with House Magnolia, and thank you for your time and thank you for listening.
Great. Thank you so very much, House Magnolia. In that little reaction down over there, let's give them a big round of applause in there, or you can clap by way of your screen. Excellent. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Now moving on to House Maxwell. Who will be speaking? Who will be sharing their screen?
Me. But like the other
Is that
one,
Andrea?
yeah. But the one that doesn't say
Okay,
how
perfect.
well.
Okay, so I have Andrea Mercado who will be sharing your screen. Will there be anyone else or just you, Andrea?
Liam will also be reading some of the slides.
He'll be sharing his screen.
Oh no, I'll just be sharing my screen.
Okay, very good. So you have privileges to share your screen. When you share, you can go ahead and begin, okay?
It says he disabled screen sharing.
How about now? I withdrew your rights as a co-host, and then now you should be able to share your screen.
I think you gave the co-host to like, because I told you I have like 2 accounts, and one of them just like is just my name, so that's one I'm going to be used to present.
Let us try that one. How about that?
Okay, there we go.
Perfect. Okay, sorry about that. Thank you so much.
It's fine. Let's present. So we'll be using a presentation to cover some of the facts on our digital aspect, and then we're actually going to show it later. So Liam, you can begin.
Hi, everybody. My name's Liam. I'll be showing you my group's Instagram page, a part of being in House Maxwell. And we plan to reach Latino youth through Instagram.
There we go. So our Instagram page is very efficient and it's approachable. We envision that the Latino youth of the future will be immersed in technology, so we decided to use Instagram to reach out to them because we think it's a very efficient way to do so.
45% of Latinos use Instagram on the daily. That's more than any other ethnic group on the app. So if Instagram is more like a base and a structure for Latinos, it'll be a big benefit for them.
Now, what exactly are we going to do on this page? Well, we're going to post about current issues, elections, policies, and issues occurring in the Latino community. There will be consistent updates with accurate facts and infographics, which you will see when we show you our Instagram page.
Use your voice. We encourage Latino youth to message us with suggestions, requests, any information they think is important. For example, like you can always post in your story and send the word out.
Okay, so now I'm gonna present the actual like Instagram. So Chris, if you could give me rights to screen share on this account, I'd appreciate that.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Will that one work?
Yep. Let me just set it up. So can everybody see the Instagram page?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
So basically, this is our page, and we currently have 3 posts, which are going to be the base for what we're going to talk about. So basically, they're just infographics talking about different aspects of the Latino community. And we're also going to be posting about fundamentals and other occurrences later in the future. So currently, you just have these 3 posts. We also have highlights with 2 Ernesto Nieto quotes that we have posted, and we'll keep posting those as well. So when people visit our site, they'll be able to see Third Reality quotes. And we have a highlight for other resources that we got from other Latino accounts that are also helping like raise awareness on issues. So we also post those on our stories. And we have a video here if you want to check it out. It's our partner Alondra, and she's just talking about exactly what our main purpose is. So if you want to go check that out, go ahead. It's pretty long, so we're not going to show it, but it's very informational. And yeah, that's it. We hope that you choose House Maxwell because we worked really hard on this, and we hope that this project really impacts Latino youth in the future. So we appreciate the support. Thank you.
Thank you very much. A big round of applause in that little reaction this way or in that reaction over there. And I still love that little celebration sign. So thank you all very much for Athenian. And so this, if you can believe it, officially concludes all of the debates for the 2021 GDX program. At this time, I'm going to ask that my finals judges for Athenian, you all are welcome to hop off and then return back after you finish deliberating. Share with your, in the Discord channel with our tournament director so that he can add that to the overall total points, and we'll announce that winner at the very end for this. So a big round of applause for Paul and Rachel. Thank you again for joining us. Excellent. So now at this time, we are going to make, I want to invite someone very special to officially, just say a few words to you all. And she's been working diligently behind the scenes. If you are, I'm sure that you're aware, this pandemic has put a tremendous stress on so many people out there. And even when our organization, that much of our work is out in the community, and we were kind of thrust in this environment, and you all continued on that journey. You stayed through it, and I hope that you grew through your experience and that you've gained new insight about yourself and your own readiness, and that you've made new friends, is that we start to transition back to normal, that we'll be able to see each other face to face. And at next year's program, for all the students on here, called the Lorenzo de Zavala program, which is the second NHI program, and we start our summer in-person LDZ program on Sunday in Colorado, followed by in a couple of weeks our 2 additional in-person programs, the California LDZ and then the Texas LDZ. So we're already looking at our summer next year with 1 along the East Coast, 1 in Colorado, 1 in New Mexico, 1 here in Texas, and then another potential program back in either California in the Midwest. We'll be all over the place. But I'd like to turn it over to our Executive Vice President, who has been the longest tenure outside of our founders, working with the National Hispanic Institute, who committed to this organization. Before the programs where she was eligible, she still participated and she volunteered and she went through all the programs and has been a loyal member of this organization. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce our Executive Vice President of the National Hispanic Institute, Nicole Nieto, to say a few words to you all. Nicole.
Chris, how are you guys doing? I see you and you look actually very attentive for this time of the evening. And I'm just so happy that you're all here, all participating with the program. I wish all of you could come and just work in Maxwell, because I see that Instagram that you created and all all the different kinds of posts that you're doing. And that's exactly what we need, because the communications that you're dealing with right now with GDX, when I was growing up, you had to write long paragraphs, and now it seems like it's changed and transformed into like pictures and representations and symbols and lots of acronyms that you guys use nowadays. And I just love it. And I'm hoping that we'll be able to take some of that information that you provide for us to, it's like an insight into the modern culture of your age group, and we can transform even the way that we do things in relating to youth your age. So excited that you're all here. I did want to thank our sponsors, which are St. Francis University and State Farm, because they have been such a huge supporter in the work of particularly the GDX program and onboarding 9th grade as you're transitioning into your 10th grade year. And that's been so important for us. But, the organization is one of volunteers. And so as we look into the future, I'm really hoping that all of you will take an active role in helping us identify those future leaders, just like yourselves, and help us work to develop them. I've always thought of this particular program being the foundation of your future. Your ability to communicate, your ability to transmit a message, to think with clarity and really get down to the core of an issue is so important for our community. And for us to have representatives out there who can really drive home the vision of a community is just an incredible and very important part of our leadership growth in the community. So thank you so much for taking on this first step. And all of you, every single one of you, we want to see you next summer at the LDZ program. That's your next step. We have, if you're just getting to know in a row, so we want to start with your communications excellence and then move on to how do you take an idea and make it actually happen. So the LDZ for next year is going to be that opportunity for you to say, how do I materialize an idea I have? How do I get people behind it and make it into a policy or an actual action? And then your final program, which is my personal favorite, the Collegiate World Series, is where we're going to get you the summer in between your junior and senior year to really begin to identify the use of questions to guide you in your life experience. So we're so excited. This is your first step. You'll continue on. You'll help us. You'll help build the organization. And just congratulations to everybody for all their hard work. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Nicole. And again, I appreciate all your leadership. And I just wanted to not have this go unrecognized. We are an international organization, and I know this pandemic has also affected many of the students that we currently work with. And if you look at Paul Morales, who has been instrumental in really helping us shape the NHI Mexico Alliance. We're in Panama, we're in the Dominican Republic, we're along the East Coast, we're here in Texas, the Midwest, Colorado, New Mexico, the Southwest, California. NHI is an international organization. And so we want you to know that you are part of this here, that you are part of an global NHI family network. So without further ado, I think it's time that we start to announce our winners for today. But before I do, I think there are some individuals that I need to thank before I announce those particular winners. First, I just want to thank again our finals judges. And if my production person could just spotlight them quickly. Victoria Sanchez out of San Antonio. Thank you, Victoria, for stepping in an Athenian and as a finals judge. Rachel Basoko, by way of Houston, but now currently living in Houston and being a GDX finals judge. Mr. Paul Morales to Monterrey and being a finals judge and our Athenian director last year. And Devani Guerrero for being our Athenian director for House Magnolia and a finals judge. We want to thank you for your commitment to our student leaders out there, is that you have been part of them going through this process and really discovering these natural talents that we know that they have, that you're able to give them voice and a platform to help find that voice. So we want to thank you, finals judges. There are two other individuals, and if they're not on, that's okay. And I believe she may have had, that she left. It was Camila Trujillo from Houston, who was our Extemp Draw Zoom manager. I know that she was with you all, the Extemp, and she had to leave. And then if he is also on this Zoom, Mr. Santiago Peña from Houston as well, who managed that Zoom for both for all CX team trial and oratory. Thank you all very much for being here with us. And then I want to introduce a special individual, and he asked if he could say a few words, and I think it's important that he introduce his staff, because I just want you all to just take a step back and see what we were able to accomplish over the last 3 days, what you were able to accomplish. Here you are, whether it be from your home or your school or someone else's home, that you're logging online, you're messaging, gathering information by way of Discord, you're processing where to go, you're going to a location, you're being placed in different areas and compete. And then you review your ballots and your score, and you're processing this on how to improve that. And behind the scenes, there are individuals in different parts of the country who are all connected through Discord and Zoom, working to produce this for you. And so I want to thank our tournament director, and let's give him a big round of applause, from San Antonio, Jared, and also a JFL intern, Jared Quintero Apotowski. So Jared, you have the floor to say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chris. So hello, everybody. Buenas tardes, and I am super proud on how everything was happening behind the scenes, and as well for the participants. Even though y'all really I didn't get to see me throughout the tournament, or throughout the Zooms, I was able to see all of you behind the scenes, and I was able to hear amazing things from each and one of you. Everyone from all the regions brought their game, and began to shine all throughout the program. So I'm very proud to say that, and it also kept making me smile throughout the program of how everybody was able to just keep shining, whether you lost or won. Except at the end of the day, it's not about winning or losing. It's what it comes to is essentially what you want at the end of the day. So I wanted to give a special shout out to my assistant permanent director from the Midwest region, Karina Martinez, who is also my CX category director, my director of judges, Fatima Ortega Barba, who is as well from the Midwest region, my assistant director of judges, who is Guadalupe Torres from the Austin region, who is as well as the oratory category director, my team trial category director, who had to leave early. Today, his name is Joseph Seuss. My Extemp category director, Isabella Douglas, and I wanted to give a special shout out to all my JFL judges who come from the regions of Texas, Austin, East Coast, Mathis, Midwest, and as well as the special thanks to the San Antonio region and to the Dallas region to be able to provide us more JFLs to be able to judge you, the participants, and as well as an extra shout out to the Zoom managers, Santiago Peña and Camila Trujillo. So thank you, everybody, and I'm so proud of everybody here. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you so much, Jareth, and you did a fantastic job. And we're just in the other office. I've got this big fancy backdrop over here, but we're just in the other office. We're yelling at each other and communicating by way of Discord. But we work great. And what I was amazed at, Jareth, is that you were connected with your team and working with them. So I appreciate your leadership and leading such a great program. And thank all the volunteers once again. So are we ready? I sure hope so that we are ready. But before I begin, I'm going to ask that we make a special announcement of some awards that we generally give out to individuals, and that we ask the project administrators, or we ask the head coaches to help us identify this particular individual. And this is someone who embodies this GDX, and they identified as the most improved. And so I would like to have my production person, when I'm about halfway through reading, to spotlight this person so that we can recognize the most improved winners provided to us by the project administrator and the head coach. So this person started off as quiet and in the background. Camera was turned off, often busy with school and community commitments. And having those school commitments didn't stop this student. This student committed to training and being part of the GDX team, fought through nerves and built up confidence. And with this person's partner, they made the region beyond proud through their tenacity and courage, their support of their peers, and the friendships they made between themselves and even over Zoom. The region is glad to see this person through the camera now, more confident than ever. And it was a great pleasure to announce the Bayard Rustin High School in Westchester, Pennsylvania, and the East Coast region's GDX2 Most Improved Award, and that goes to Liam Purcell. So congratulations to you, Liam, for being recognized. And it was always cool to see you on those NHI leadership chats as well. So great job. And I know that we've got that Simmons jersey behind you. I'm not sure if you want to keep that one up anymore after that performance. And I'm a Philadelphia 76ers fan, so it hurt. So congratulations to you, Liam. Moving on to the region of Houston, and really quickly, and our project administrator there in East Coast is Stephen Hernandez. If my production person could just spotlight Stephen. Thank you, Stephen, for your leadership and stepping up and being involved with this organization and being Mr. East Coast up there. So thank you, Stephen, for your commitment to NHI and everything that you do. Moving on to Houston and our project administrators, and I'm not sure if they're on, but Paula Hernandez and Sonia Lopez there, and then the head coach, Luis Montaño. Thank you for your commitment year after year there in Houston and producing such great leaders. We appreciate the work that you do. But when I asked them to recognize their most improved, they asked me to share that this person has grown so much over the course of the season. This person started off shy and timid and has done a completely 180 ever since. From this person's first impression, starting with the shaky voice and maybe only a minute and a half of a presentation of the out of the 5 minutes that this person was given, they've never seen this. They've never seen the kind of work ethic as this person. This person was not only at every single meeting, but on top of the extra practice that they would assign all the participants outside of the meetings. And this person was constantly asked for more. And every day she would ask for extra practice prompts and ask for extra Zoom meetings with this head coach, to the point where they were running out of prompts to give. And this person worked so hard this season, has impressed the entire region with her amount of ambition and willingness to succeed. Houston could not be more proud of her work and growth over the course of the season, and embodies everything NHI is truly about. Ladies and gentlemen, your most improved from Houston, Miss Alondra Gomez. So let's give Alondra a big round of applause in our chats or this way. Congratulations to you, Alondra, for being most improved in the city of Houston. Moving on to Mathis, and we asked our project administrators, Maggie Olmos and Alex Banda, to and all of the coaches and trainers out there who've been working with that Mathis group and getting a crash course and then working there at your school. So thank you all the Mathis students and the Mathis School District for your commitment to NHI. But this person demonstrated the self-progress one can have in such a short period of time. At first, this person was hesitant to speak in front of their peers, but by the end of the tournament, this person was helping their fellow category teammates with their speeches and striving to make personal improvement whenever he received feedback from not only his coaches, but also his peers. This person exemplifies the spirit of the GDX and support your fellow teammates while continuing to work on improving communication with others. Ladies and gentlemen, the most improved for Mathis is Mr. Aiden Romero. So congratulations, Aiden. If we could spotlight all Mathis kids, every Mathis student over there, we thank you for your work. And I know that they've been having issues as well with the electricity going out, but thank you, Mathis, and then especially Aiden for being the most improved there in Mathis. And finally, moving on into our last repo. Oh, there we go. We got the unmute. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Congratulations, Aiden. And finally, our final region from Tipa, Texas, and Mr. Jorge Lee is serving the project administrator and assisting me in preparing for our next GDX program that starts on Friday. But when asked, when this person first entered the category of extemporaneous speaking, this person was quiet and reserved, and regardless, this person was always humble and open to feedback from the coaching staff. And although it took some time for her to grow out of her shell, she quickly proved she was not afraid of a challenge. And through her efforts, she evolved into a passionate competitor. Presently, the team knows her as an intelligent, creative, and thoughtful individual. Her journey from a toned-down participant to a dedicated extemporaneous is an inspiration to her coaches and her peers, and it is the reason why she was unanimously selected by the recipients for the Most Improved Award for Tipa, Texas, and that goes to Ashley Cano. So congratulations to you, Ashley, for being recognized as the Tipa, Texas Most Improved winner. So thank you. So with all of our Most Improved, our thanking of our volunteers and our sponsors, State Farm and the State Farm Foundation and St. Francis University, I think it's time to announce our winners for each of the category events. And finally, who will be crowned our champions? And I better see in that chat section, because I need a little bit of motivation sitting behind this computer. Will it be East Coast? Will it be Houston, Mathis, or Tipa, Texas? Let me see in that chat right there who it might be, who will be crowned the champions this year. I don't really see much moving going on, but I'm sure that we will find out soon enough. So, oh, the chat looks like it is muted. So not sure why, but so there we go. It's finally starting to pop up. Maybe if someone could unmute that for them, that would be fantastic. Well, let's move on. So moving on to cross-examination. So just so that you all know, we give out 3 different awards. We give out first place, second place, and an all-state winner. And the all-state winner is the individual who had the highest average but did not advance to the finals. Our all-state winner in the event of cross-examination is representing the leader position and the East Coast, Sophia Haraway. So congratulations, Sophia, on being recognized. And that if it's Luis or Sophia on there, Haraway is our, if you're not on here, that's okay. Recognized as our all-state winner for cross-examination for the leader position, and our member all-state winner for cross-examination by way of Houston, Mr. Jonathan Mendoza. So congratulations, Jonathan, for being our all-state winner, representing the member, and then Sophia Karawi from East Coast and that of the leader. So congratulations to you all. So how am I going to announce this? I will announce our second place winner, followed by our first place winner. Our second place winner in the event of cross-examination, representing Mathis and the opposition, the leader, Angelina Encenia, and the member, Jocelyn Gonzalez. So every student in Mathis, if you could spotlight them, we congratulate you. Everybody send that reaction and a shout out to our second place winner. And ladies and gentlemen, your first place winner for the 2021 GDX2 program from the East Coast and representing the position of the affirmative, the leader, Ryan Cataldo, and the member, Victoria Bolar. Congratulations to you all for being our first place winners. So Ryan and Victoria, with congratulations to you on being crowned first place winners. Thank you. Excellent. Moving on into the event of oratory. So again, oratory is the all-state winners, the individual who had the highest average, but did not advance to the finals. And I'm proud to announce our all-state winner for the 2021 GDX2 debate tournament for oratory from Houston, Mariana Rosas. Mariana, congratulations from Houston for being recognized as the all-state winner for oratory. Congratulations to you. Moving on, your second place winner in the event of oratory goes to Ivana Vega from Tip of Texas. Congratulations, Ivana, for being second place in the 2021 GDX2 program. And ladies and gentlemen, and all those watching, your first place winner in the event of oratory from Houston, Jair Sanchez. So congratulations to you, Jair or Jair Sanchez. Congratulations to all of our oratory winners. And ladies and gentlemen, let's give them all a big round of applause, either through your camera or in that reaction over there as we celebrate the successes of our community. So congratulations to you all. Moving on to team trial. So team trial, again, we have the all-state winner for attorney and the witness, our all-state winner for team trial for the 2021 GDX2 program, representing the attorney from Houston, Camila Muro. Congratulations, Camila, on being recognized as our all-state winner. Congratulations, Camila. And then the witness for team trial is also from Houston, Elizabeth Sierra. So congratulations to you, Elizabeth. If you may not be on the camera here, if you hear your name, we can't spotlight you if your camera's turned off. So turn on your camera so that we can spotlight you there. So Camila and Elizabeth, congratulations on being our all-state winner. So everyone else, please turn on your camera so that we can spotlight you and recognize you for your efforts. Moving on to second place in team trial. We had two regions, Houston versus the East Coast. Plaintiff representing the East Coast and defendant representing Houston. Your second place winner in the event of team trial goes to Houston with the attorney Jessica Rosas and the witness Antonio de la Vega. So congratulations, Antonio and Jessica, for being second place for the 2021 GDX2 program, which leads me to the first place winners representing plaintiff and the East Coast, the attorney Nicole Heselton and the witness Amaris Alfonseca. So congratulations to you all. Again, Nicole Heselton and Amaris Alfonseca from East Coast. Congratulations to you all. Are you all online? I sure hope so that we can recognize you. So let me spotlight Nicole there. So I'm not able to get her on there. But again, Nicole and, oh, there we go. So Nicole and Amaris, congratulations to you all on our first place winners. A little bit of technical difficulties, but we appreciate your patience. Thank you. And finally, moving on to extemp. So our all-state winner for extemp by way of North Texas and working with the East Coast team, ladies and gentlemen, your all-state winner for extemporaneous speaking, Andrea Mercados. Congratulations, Andrea, and your accomplishments in winning all-state for extemporaneous speaking. So moving on to our second and then our first place winners, ladies and gentlemen, your second place winner for extemporaneous speaking, because it was an all Tip of Texas finals. So your second place winner for the 2021 GDX2 program from Tip of Texas, Mr. Pierce Grove. So congratulations to you, Pierce, on second place for the GDX2 program in the event of extemp. And ladies and gentlemen, your first place winner from Tipa, Texas, Susana Filisola. Congratulations, Susana, on being our first place winner. And then congratulations to you, Pierce and Andrea, for being our extemp winners. Let's give them a big round of applause, either by way of the camera or in that little reaction down there. Yes, congratulations, Susana, a lot to be thankful for. Now, moving on to Athenian. Ladies and gentlemen, your second place, and I'll just share with my production person, I'm gonna go fast here, so there's no need to spotlight them, but I'm going to announce our second place winner. Second place winner for the 2021 GDX2 program in the event of Athenian goes to House Magnolia, which is East Coast, Liam Purcell, Alondra Gomez from Houston, Andrea Mercado, North Texas, East Coast, Joseph Garcia from Mathis, Ashley Cando from Tipa, Texas, and Isaiah Dominguez from Mathis. So congratulations to House Maxwell for winning second place. And ladies and gentlemen, your first place winners in the event of Athenian goes to House Magnolia, Pod 2, Ryan Cataldo from East Coast, Sean Sebastian from Houston, Lupita Venegas from Houston, Yadira Awia from Mathis, and Diego Saldaña from Tipa, Texas. Congratulations to you all for being our 2021 Athenian winners. Congratulations to you. So we are down to our final announcement. Are we ready to figure out who our second, our first, and our champions are? If you think it's going to be East Coast, or if you think it's going to be Houston or Mathis or Tipa, Texas, let me see you put that in your chat if you're able to. It seems like that we've got a lot in there. So it may not be that they're disabled, but I hope that you're cheering for your team out there. So ladies and gentlemen, and how this works is that our tournament team kept every score. Every time you went through a round in the through the round robin and the elimination rounds, you were given points to your team. Every time that you participated in Athenian, you gave points to your team. So your second runner-up this year for the 2021 GDX program debate tournament is from Tipa, Texas. You are our second runner-up. Congratulations to Tipa, Texas for a job well done. Excellent. Moving on to our first runner-up, and the reason why I say first runner-up is that the champion can't hold this position of champion, then we give it to the first runner-up. So your first runner-up for the 2021 GDX program and a newly formed region goes to Mathis. So congratulations to you, Mathis. If we could spotlight everyone in Mathis so that we can see their celebrations over there. Every kid in Mathis, let's get you spotlighted. Let's get a round of applause. There you go over there. Congratulations, Mathis, on being first runner-up, which is essentially second place here at the GDX program. And I think that you all are eagerly waiting. Our champions for the 2021 GDX2 program comes from Houston. So congratulations, Houston, on being our champions for the 2021 GDX program. Congratulations to you all. And I want to congratulate East Coast, Houston, Mathis, and Tipa, Texas for such a great program. And let me just, applaud all the students that participated this weekend and know that your efforts and your contributions at every preparation beforehand and every debate tournament that you participated in Athenian allowed other individuals to grow. And this will be concluding your first NHI program experience. And this goal, a goal of this particular program, is building those foundation of communication skills and critical analytical thinking. The task for you at hand is, what are you going to do with your newfound skill sets, both through communication, critical analytical thinking, and working on these various digital platforms, that you can begin to identify the next batch of leaders and bring them into your home region as part of that NHI family and serve as a mentor, as a role model, as a facilitator, as a trainer, as a coach, as we begin to build the foundation of community leaders we needed to elevate and transform our community moving forward. And it starts with the work that you're doing. And I look forward to your continued involvement in being a member, I hope a longtime member of the National Hispanic Institute. And I want to congratulate you on all your successes, all of our volunteers, all the support that we received from schools and our community partners, St. Francis University, State Farm and the State Farm Foundation, and all the members here at the National Hispanic Institute, the tournament staff, our production crew, and everyone to make this program possible. So this officially concludes our 2021 GDX2 program. Thank you so much, and we will stay in touch and look forward to hearing from us soon. Everybody, enjoy your evening and have a great rest of your week.